Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now with the state of the world as it is right now, I want to let everybody know that this is a reading of love and of light to rise us above fear and to really put us into positivity. All right, so let's start with the Spirit Guide Animal cards. These will also be your totem animals for this time. So if you see an image of this animal, of these animals, or you see them, in the wild, this is your angels, your spirit guides, tapping you on the shoulder, saying, remember this message. So let's see what they have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Angel and spirit guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. So we have the Fox Spirit, think on your feet. And we have the Bee Spirit, sweet results await. And that is absolutely beautiful. So it's a time of thinking on your feet, most definitely, and it is a time of sweet results coming. So that is absolutely beautiful. That's calm, that's serenity. And let's see what your chakra cards have to say. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. So we have inner strength, beautiful, and this one right here. An inspiration, oh, that's lovely. So you have here the solar plexus chakra, and you have the sacral chakra shining through. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Angel and Spirit Guide message for Aries, April 1st to the 15th. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. At the center of everything, we have the Death card. So this is a Scorpio energy. This is also a rebirth card. So this is a dying away of the old self, a rebirth into the new. A time frame of October 23rd to November 21st. You are then crowned by Strength, which is a Leo energy. This is a time frame of July 23rd to August 22nd. The Chariot is coming through. So this is a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. This is a Cancer energy. Then we have the Fool. A lot of major arcana here. Then we have you, the Prince of Wands, moving forward. The Hermit, very powerful time for you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, and the Princess of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. And Cernonos, which is the Devil card, which is a Capricorn energy, a time frame of December 22nd. There we go. December 22nd to January 19th. So first thing, right off the bat, before I get into anything else, this is a powerful, powerful reading for you, Aries, because we pretty much only have court cards and major arcana cards here. We have two non-ones. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is my minor arcana justice card. And we have the Nine of Swords, worry, doubt, and fear. And that does make sense, most definitely. So as we're moving forward, I really see you having a huge shift, really taking hold of a situation, taking hold of the situation of what you want, really turning inward, looking at desire, determination, dedication. I'm just seeing, desire, determination, dedication. So 3Ds here. It's like you are moving forward, period, end of discussion. You have a repeat of the number 9. You're coming close to the end of a cycle, which is absolutely beautiful. You have 7, which goes, no, this is 8. Yeah. So you have 7, which goes into 8 right here, and that is, determination, moving forward. I just see so much strength here for you, and I love that progression. So we're starting off with the Fox Spirit, and this is saying, think on your feet. This is, having to think outside of the box, feeling tested at times, having to think on your feet, having to look at things differently, and with everything that's going on, it makes perfect sense. And then Spirit is saying, sweet results await. Things will be beautiful and okay, because the bumblebee in Celtic mythology represents paradise. And this is moving towards a place of paradise as you embrace your inner strength. And does it mean that there will not be, kind of difficulties or people getting on each other's nerves? No, it definitely doesn't mean that everything's going to be, absolutely beautiful all the time. But it means that you are finding beauty in the midst of everything. And that is extraordinary. And then we have inner strength. Your inner strength is your determination. You have your solar plexus chakra. This is a time to listen to your gut. Absolutely. Here, Aries, listen to your gut. Listen to what you desire. Listen to the way that you are looking at things, how, Spirit and your angels are connecting with you. You do have your angels wrapping their wings right around you. So there's a sense of security. There's a sense of abundance here. And as you call on your inner strength, there's also a sense of calling on your inner peace. So as you call on your inner strength, there can be a desire for meditation. There can be a desire for, I just hear birds singing. And for me, listening to the birds sing, outside, that is just such a sense of grounding, of steadiness, of security, and inner strength is growing within you. And this leads you to inspiration. Now, this leads you to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is where we hold a lot of fear from this life and from past lives. Fear, negativity, upset. And so you are moving forward. You are embracing what you desire. And there's a sense of being completely and utterly inspired, which is absolutely beautiful for you. There's a sense of absolute inspiration that is, taking away negativity and really moving you forward. And as you do so, you have the death card, the dying away of the old self, a rebirth of a new. It can seem a little spooky at times. She is holding a skull right here. There's a serpent in the background, a cauldron with steam coming out of it. It can seem like, oh, wow, a lot of mysteries, a lot of things being faced that you would rather leave in the dark, kind of like, oh, I never needed to know about this. But with this, at the heart, there's worries, there's doubts, there's fears, but there's also power that's coming because you are seeing how strong you actually are. You are seeing how dedicated you are to what you desire and what's truly important to you. So the Nine of Swords, the worries, the doubts, the fears, they come before you are reborn or while you are being reborn because there's a sense of, can I handle this? Can I do this? Am I moving forward the right way? And here, Spirit is absolutely saying, yes, you are. Your angels are right there with you saying, you have this. And there's not the need to worry. There's not the need to stay up at night, fretting. It is okay. And that is absolutely beautiful for you, Aries. Just feel such a weight being lifted off your shoulders. It's like, don't worry, you have this. You've had this, and you've had this for lifetimes. You've had this for generations. It's kind of like there's a strength within you that's been inherited that you are calling upon. That is absolutely beautiful for you, absolutely inspiring, and it leads you to strength. It shows you here that your greatest strength, here is the Leo energy, and this is the Scorpio energy, So here, it can be looking at things. The Scorpio energy looks at things differently than everybody else. So Scorpio gets told, oh, you like instant gratification, you want instant results. But there's also a sense here of, I don't really see that with Scorpios. I see it as you see the grays of things. And so with Scorpios, they see the grays of things. And so they put people, you're the white page, you're the pen, you're the black ink, you categorize. And so here you find from your inspiration, from your intuition, that you might be categorizing a bit much, like saying, oh, okay, well, this person is just like this and this person is just like that. And you might find those categories being shattered. And as you see the grays of it all, as you see the beauty and the inspiration and the shading which gives the picture life, which gives the picture depth, you find that you step from fears, from doubts, into strength, into beauty, into abundance, into determination. And you have here the boar. And what's beautiful about the boar spirit is that, that's here in the imagery, is that this was the biggest baddie in the Celtic world. You hunted a boar, and it was considered a show of great skill. It was considered, fantastic sport, but it was also considered something that was highly dangerous because the boar's tusk could rip into the main artery of the leg and just, take you out. So here, with the strength card, I just see this strength of beauty and understanding, because here she has not so much as tamed, but befriended something that was considered a great danger, something that was considered, scary and overwhelming. And through strength, through inner strength, you are victorious. And it leads you to the Six of Pentacles. It leads you to a balancing of a situation. During this time, you're going to be sitting there and you're going to be like, okay, I can balance this. I understand. And you're also going to sit there and not just give and give, because you're going to have a tendency to think, okay, I'm strong. I can handle this. I'm going to give to everybody. I'm going to be right there with them, or, handling everything. It can even be that you find that there's a shift made with a relationship with an Aries. This can be something, not an Aries, you're an Aries, with a Leo Aries, that, you're sitting there, you're looking at things, and you're like, okay, this needs to change. And during this time, things do change. And they change in a way where it's like, okay, you felt the world had their hands out, or this person had their hands out and was giving nothing in return. And you're going to see the balance of it all. You're going to see the balance, the coming together, the beauty of it as you move forward in strength, as you move forward in power. And as you do so, there is this sense of, I know what I need, I know what I want, I know where I'm heading, and this need for action. Now, this need for action can seem, a little bit ill-timed. You might sit there and be like, okay, I can't go out and I can't do things that I wanted to do. But here, the time of action is when you are seeing yourself moving away from negativities, addictions, upsets, disappointments. And this is saying here that, it depends on how things are evolving, how much action you will be able to have. But here, it is being satiated within passion, but also knowing that Cernunnos, this is the Capricorn energy here, also knowing that Cernunnos is the god of the forest. Cernunnos is the horned god. So the coming together is on Beltane, the entering into, summer, the, blessing of the land, the coming together of the fruit, or, Beltane, summer, spring, I can't remember. I do apologize for that. But there is the sense of power and of beauty, but also of knowing that everything has its season. And as you are charging forward, you're seeing that. And it's not scary at all. It is comforting. It's like saying, okay, after, the summer comes the fall, and after the fall comes the winter, and after the winter comes the spring. And it is, ushering in a new era that is exciting, that is, filled with dedication and determination. And as you move forward, it can be that you are balanced by this Capricorn energy. Again, time frame December 22nd to January 19th, and you see yourself moving forward, or there's this idea that you had that has been building inside of you, and you see yourself moving forward. But the Cernunnos also warns against excess. So just during this time, during the first half of April, this is not a time to be overindulgent. All right, this is not a time to be overindulgent. This also warns against addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex, food, shopping, the ones that come straight to mind. But it can also be anxiety, worry. It can be people pleasing, and so those type of things that we don't think of as ourselves being addicted to, or as addictions at all. You're going to find that you are looking at them and saying, well, why is this in my life? I want to move forward. I am moving to be the very best me that I can possibly be. And I am moving forward in dedication and in power and in truth and in determination. I don't want this in my life anymore. And it might even be that you aren't addicted in the sense of, of it being really bad. But you can be looking at something and saying, you know what? When I do this, I do it too much. When I have a glass of wine, I don't just have one glass of wine, I have 2 or 3. And do I like the way it makes me feel afterwards? And then you sit there and you say, okay, well, how do I want to change it? And I'm just using that as a random example. But it can be that you're sitting there, Aries, And you're saying, I'm making these changes. Why? Because I'm moving forward and I'm unstoppable. Because you are unstoppable. And it is a time, because you do have so many major arcana cards here, this is a time of tremendous, life-changing shifts, okay? And as you have these life-changing shifts, as you're looking at things anew, you have the Hermit card right here. And the Hermit is a Virgo energy, a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd. You're turning inward. You're looking at your internal light. And that is going to be so important for you during this time, because it's going to set you on a whole new journey, a whole new way of looking at things. And the fact of the matter is, if you see here with the Nine of Swords, the Fool, and the Prince of Wands, you're going to think, oh my gosh, can I move forward this way? Am I going to be able to move forward? Am I going to be able to achieve what I want? And a part of you is really going to be doubting it, really saying to yourself, no, this is, folly, this is a childhood dream, the worry, the doubt, the fear, it is real. I can't possibly be moving forward. But there is such an inner strength to you. There's such an inner power that your light is shining so bright. And it's internal. It's like your angels are standing there before you, holding this lantern and saying, follow. It's not the sirens calling, the sailors to their doom. It's the angels saying, there's a light. Follow it. Follow it forward. Follow it to the blessings. Follow it to the beauty. Follow it to the truth of your soul. And as you do so, you start on this new adventure. You start on this new journey. And there's loyalty with you, because we have the dogs right here. There's loyalty, there's commitment. And I always see that as our angels and our spirit guides. They're loyal and they're committed to us in a way that is almost hard to understand. And so as we are looking at what we desire, as we are moving forward, Aries, you are finding that there's a beautiful truth to you, that there's a beautiful road that you are walking, and there's a sense of determination and dedication to what you want and where you're heading. And as you do so, the worry, the doubt, the fear shows a change of seasons, shows a change of what's being focused on and what it is that you desire. And there really is this hunkering down and saying, this is what I want for my life. Period, end of discussion. And you are reborn. You are reborn not from fear, but from dedication and from kind of the denial of letting fear hold you down. And it moves you to the Princess of Wands. The Princess of Wands is you once again. I mean, here you are action, and here you are contemplation. And because these are prince and princesses, this is the page, this is the knight in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, but the prince and the princess shows the same kind of coming together as the king and the queen do. So for me, the king and the queen is a soulmate connection. Here, the prince and the princess can very well be a soulmate connection. It is a soulmate connection. It can be a true love connection. It can be a connection to your true desires, where it is that you really want to be, how it is that you want to be moving forward, the perfect pairing. Seeing things in such a light that it calls for action, but it also calls for wisdom. And that's what I'm really seeing here. It's like, wow, I never knew. And this is a time where you start learning. You start taking things in. And it's learning about yourself. It's opening yourself up to divinity's gifts. And it is using them in truth and in power of understanding. It's like, I see this, and now I'm going forward. And nothing and no one will stop me. And as you do so, we have the Chariot, which right here is moving forward in love. It is healing. It is determination. The Cancer energy, June 21st to July 22nd. This is saying, you know what? I'm brave, and I know it. Because charioteers, back in the day, they were the NASCAR racers, right? So they would race around the coliseums at unbelievable speeds. And they were also kind of like the tanks of today in warfare. They were just this unstoppable force, or seemingly unstoppable force, that came at foot soldiers. So yes, you could take down the horse, and yes, you could, do everything like that. But there's a braveness, there's a determination, there's a dedication to you as you're moving forward. And there's also this connection here. It can be with a Cancer energy, but it can also be with what your heart wants, with what your heart desires. And there's some sort of fear, there's some sort of sense of, well, if I embrace this, will I be left out in the cold? Will I be able to give? And will I be able to receive in the way that I truly want to, or in a way that raises my soul and moves me forward? And the answer is absolutely yes. Absolutely yes. The fear at the heart, the doubt, the sense of, am I doing the right thing? This needs to be addressed. It needs to be addressed because you are reborn in power and in strength. And as being reborn in power and in strength, if you look at, fear and disappointments and upsets, and you think, oh my gosh, I can't, you're going to find that the rebirth isn't as powerful as it could be. So it depends where you are in your journey, but it's a rebirth of inspiration, and it is a rebirth that calls on your inner strength, your inner power, and you're like, yes, I got this. Now, you can be working with whole different types of personalities, people who are more introverted, people who are more artistic and kind of like step back a bit, people who are very much like, we will be moving forward, I'm going to lead the way type of thing, and a person who is very grounded, very much connected with the roots of it all. And you might be finding how to make all these personalities kind of come together in a harmonious way, or how to move forward in your vision, dealing with all of these different types of people. And it can be that you wear all these different hats at one time. Well, yeah, at one time and also at separate times as you move forward, as you embrace this journey. And there's a fear of, can I? Can I move the way that I want to? And the absolute truth is yes. Yes, with your angels and your spirit guides guiding you, you are heading towards success, towards bounty, and towards beauty. And you are finding that it is important and a sign of tremendous strength and tremendous beauty to say, I need a symbiotic relationship. I need a relationship that gives as well as takes. So what you're seeing here, as well as takes. So what you're seeing here is a sense of asking yourself, is my cup being filled? It can be in work, it can be at home, it can be, creatively, it can be in any way. Is my cup being filled? Because there is going to come a point during this time where you put down your foot and you say, I need a balance. And if I do not have a balance, I can't be drained and drained and drained, because it makes me feel like I'm not doing enough, I'm not living my life. It makes me feel like a shadow of myself. And you are reborn from the shadows into tremendous beauty. But you are also embracing the shadows and seeing the beauty within them. So instead of, it's almost like at points in life, it feels like being a ghost. And now Spirit is saying no more. No more. Instead of feeling unseen, your angels and your spirit guides are like, you are seen. And you are having that cup filled. Because if you don't fill up yourself with positivity, with beauty, with, love and understanding, then how can you give to others? Meditation, highly important with the Hermit. This can be a highly creative time for you with the Hermit and with the Death card. Okay, so notice passionate, creative energy all around you, the energy of creation right here. So during this time, you might be highly inspired. Run with it. Run with it. Keep a notebook by you. Jot down notes. Let yourself run with this inspiration, because it is going to be beautiful. It really is. And even if it just elevates your soul, even if nothing more comes of it than that, depending on where you are in your journey or what you desire in your life, the running with it brings sweetness, and sweet results wait for you. Your subconscious message for this time, oh goodness, is the Four of Wands. I love it. The Four of Wands, happiness, success, bounty. This could be new job opportunities. This can be, looking at things in a new celebratory way. This is the minor arcana marriage card. So there's a commitment like marriage coming into your life. And it can be the commitment to you. It can be that the Princess of Wands and the Prince of Wands are the male and female aspects of yourself coming together, being in harmony, and you being married to your dreams, your desires, the way that you want to move forward. Severely blessed and severely open to possibilities. It can be changes coming in. It's also the home being very important. The home of your soul also being very important. Your own, your own body, taking care of yourself, taking care of your home, moving forward in a security and stability of self. That's your subconscious message, and that's what really makes you thrive during this time. Then your subconscious chakra message is listening, the throat chakra. So much of the throat chakra we think of talking, but it's also the beauty of listening. And listening is going to be so important to you. Listening to the people you work with, you live with, you thrive with, okay? Or you are with during this time. And it's listening to what you truly want, to how you truly want to move forward, to what it is that you desire. It's opening up your heart. And it's opening up the ability to be able to truly heal. Heal, yes, and hear. And by truly hearing, a lot is healed. So there's a power to you here. There's a beauty of your throat chakra, and it is connected to your heart chakra. It is going to move you forward. It really is. I just see that connection really beautifully. And your subconscious animal message, there we go, totem animal, is the swan, which says time for a deep dive. A deep dive into yourself, a deep dive into your consciousness, a deep dive into what you want. And as you dive deep, you are inspired, and it is beautiful. There's also a sense, swans, I believe, mate for life. So there's also a sense of a lifetime commitment coming up here. Now, it can be meeting somebody, okay, yeah, totally. But it can also be, I really see this as a commitment to yourself. I see this as a powerful time where you're looking at what you want, what you're committed to, Aries. And it's like, I'm changing the game. And I am absolutely committed to the power that I'm moving forward in. And it's almost like a perfection that you're embracing. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending healing, positive energy to you all. I love you all.